It's a universal truth that no matter how perfectly we map things out, life has a way of throwing us a major curveball. When those carefully laid plans suddenly fail, the feeling of disappointment can be truly overwhelming. But in these moments of setback, we find the real opportunity to discover our deepest, most resilient strength. This journey forward isn't about avoiding the fall. It's about how we choose to stand up again, grounded in faith. The first crucial step is to actively trust in a higher power. Even when the path ahead seems completely obscured, acknowledge the frustration and the loss, but immediately pivot your mind toward divine assurance and ultimate goodness. Understand that this detour is not a dead end. It is simply a part of a much larger, unseen design. When doubt creeps in, anchor yourself to the promises you know to be true in your heart. This foundational belief becomes the bedrock that prevents the tremors of disappointment from shaking your entire structure. Now, let's talk about keeping your focus steady when everything around you is shifting unexpectedly. Your immediate goals might have vanished, so you must consciously look toward your ultimate life purpose. Break down the overwhelming future into the absolute smallest tasks you can complete successfully right now. Success in these tiny, manageable steps builds powerful momentum that inertia cannot easily stop. Resist the urge to constantly reevaluate the past failure. That energy is better spent on present action. Maintain a visual representation of where you are going, not a constant replay of where you stumbled. This intentional redirection of attention is a form of mental discipline that strengthens your resolve daily. Now, let's explore the simple, actionable habits that will truly rebuild your courage from the ground up. Consistent, quiet prayer throughout your day is your non-negotiable daily appointment with peace. Use those moments not just to ask for help, but to express profound gratitude for what you still possess. Patience is not passive waiting. It is active trust that your effort and time are being perfectly aligned. Embrace the unexpected slowness as a necessary ingredient for deep, lasting structural integrity. Every small act of steady discipline reinforces your belief that you are still in command of your character. Show up for the small things, even on the days you feel completely unmotivated to do anything significant. Discipline creates a routine that will ultimately carry you through the emotional valleys when inspiration fails. When you feel like quitting, remember the faith that first launched you on this entire endeavor. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the deliberate act of moving forward while fear is present. Allow yourself a moment to grieve the lost plan, but set a firm, non-negotiable timer on that period. Ask trusted friends or mentors for perspective, because sometimes we cannot see the next step ourselves. Be willing to adapt the details while fiercely protecting the core mission and underlying values. Each time you intentionally choose faith over panic, you are wiring your brain for future success. Look back at past trials, recognizing every single time you successfully navigated what seemed impossible then. That accumulated history of triumph is the strongest evidence that you possess everything needed for this new chapter. Rebuild your courage by making a public declaration, even a small one, of your next intended move. Your commitment to consistency in prayer and discipline will naturally repel the negative whispers of doubt. Remember that disappointment is a temporary emotional state, not a permanent definition of your identity. Walk forward with the peace that comes from knowing you are trying your absolute best with the resources you have right now. Keep your mind clear by filtering out non-essential noise and clinging only to what truly matters. Each day, take one intentional step in the direction of your renewed vision, no matter how small it feels. Your faith is the engine, your habits are the fuel, and your patience is the steady transmission. Trust the process, embrace the unexpected redirection, and know that you are moving forward with purpose.